Yes, it is I again. I again. I is me. Me is I. Me, 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 me. I guess I wanted to talk about changing. Um, I don't think people aren't allowed to change anymore. As in, who I was yesterday is not who I am today. And how do we know people change? People change through action. Okay. If you constantly bring up people's past, in your mind, you are not allowing them to change. You are holding them to this image of who they used to be. Um, for example, like myself, I used to be a different person. And as in, I used to be very violent and fighting and doing the whole street thing. You know, I wasn't no super thug or nothing, but I was I was into some things. And if you judge me by that, or who or whatever that is, then or encompasses or whatever fancy word you want to use, you'd be sadly mistaken. You know, yeah, I have dark days. I have dark places in my mind I go, but I don't exercise my demons through hurting people anymore, physically or financially or whichever way I chose to, release my demons. So, and I said that to say you can't judge me by that because I know that the fear I invoked or the fear that I brought out of people was not respect. And I know respect goes a long way as me maturing into being a man, or just a human period. Because without respect, you'll have fear. Fear is so unpredictable. So let's say it's some things that we can't really forgive, like child molester, rapers. It's like, yeah, they could change, but I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let you around my child. I'm not gonna hire you for this position that, you know, and they could have changed, but I think it's a double standard there. It's like, and I say this to say, it's like that kind of coincides with the next video I want to do about cancel culture. Like, just because I did some things when I was younger or when I was asleep or unwoke, whatever, doesn't mean that's who I am now. And this, anytime people of color, which is like a terrible term, but just it is what it is. Anytime people of color invoke unity or change from the zombie state of mind that America has us under, they start to demonize the person. Especially, yeah, I'll just leave that there. They start to demonize the person. Some people do a job all by themselves, looking bad, because of their ego, and that I have a problem with that. I don't let people tell me who that person is. I experience these people for myself, and eventually their ego will be their downfall. Like egotistical people, I don't trust you. And I'm not gonna say those names, even though about that. It's just if I want to run for president or if I want to run for some elite position, you can't say I can't be that because as a youngster, I was still learning life. I was still learning things. And even as I got older, I was still learning things. It's like, how do we learn things? We learn from mistakes. We learn from trying things. We learn from doing things. We learn from being things. And for you to say I can't be that person or do those things because of what I did back then, but that's not what I'm doing now, that's a problem because a lot of problems, a thing that I see wrong is that we never look for the good anymore. We focus on the bad, the negative stuff, and we never rise above that. Let that person grow. Like if you hold me down to where that's who you think I am, then some weak-minded people are going to stay there, you know? That's going to stunt their growth. So you possibly stumped, you know, the next leader or the next this or the next that. And people should be allowed to make mistakes, you know? Not egregious, bad mistakes, then it's different. You know, it's certain mistakes you can come back from. And I'm not the one to decide that. You decide it for yourself. Yes, my nails are dirty. I just came home from work, put a hat on because, you know, your boy ain't got a haircut, you know. So there's that. But I just think that it's sad, like, people can't show how far they've come from who they used to be just because this or that or whatever happened in their past. And that's really bad, man. And yeah, that kind of goes to the next video I want to do. Like I said before, cancel culture. I just think it's a sad society we live in right now, because growth from our mistakes, learning from our mistakes is how we move forward. It's how we know what not to do. Now, if you keep going back into the fire, then you're not learning. Then, like, whatever's happening to you is justified because you dip your hand in the fire and you like the fire. So the society isn't, you know what I mean? I hope you understand that, because I don't feel like breaking that down. Yeah, just give people a chance, because I guarantee you'll find some good, genuine people who just made mistakes and learn from the mistakes and are on their trajectory of going up. And they might need you to look out for them, you know? You might be the person that helps them. And if you're prejudging them by who they used to be, then you know what? This thing called humanity is not going to go anywhere. If we just keep looking for the bad in people, if we just keep focusing on the negative in people instead of looking at how far they've come, we'll never get anywhere as a people, as humans. So I just wanted to make that quick video. Yes, I could have articulated everything better, but this is me, and I'm talking to myself pretty much. But yeah, hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I hope everything is going well for you. If not, breathe, let it go, and just do better. It's easier said than done, you know. I have my issues, but I just want you to be well. Peace.